I wish he would kind of start that. Oh, it's recording.
Yes.
That's when you go from Goofy to Whitney. You know?
A little bit of Krusty, like right there in the middle.
Oh yeah, no, that's Krusty is actually the midpoint between Whitney Houston and Goofy.
Welcome back to the Level 7 broadcast, where we, John,
Hide! Water will kill you! You'll die!
and other John,
Boy, shoot the tree! That was pretty good.
talk about video games,
It's really all Zelda was just a cheap ripoff of Xena.
movies,
I think just like gruesome fun. It was more filmed like a Robert Rodriguez movie.
ridiculously deep topics randomly, and wherever the conversation takes
Hello,
us.
what brings you in? I'm a coasterman. They're like, oh, the coasterman's here.
From card openings,
What the
quick reviews, and guests.
17 pages in, and I was like, that thing is too heavy.
This is your Level 7 broadcast.
Well, welcome today to the Blanket Fort, at the base of Mount Evans, at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, in the highlands of the plains of the Purple Mountains, majesty of the. Okay.
Okay. It's good to get really specific, though.
Yeah.
So, yes, welcome to the #1 broadcast of everywhere.
Of all time.
Yep, of
This
all
is the
time.
greatest broadcast.
Yes. So, this week, we're going to be talking about Fast X. We hung out with the nerds, which was fucking dope, by the way.
That was a good time.
That was super fun.
Yeah, those guys are a hoot.
And then I want to talk about Hercules. This has been just a bug in my brain.
From zero to hero, in no time flat. 0 to hero. That one?
Close, but
Oh.
no. We're going to talk about some video games, including Hogwarts, Dead Space, and other February releases. We're going to be talking about Phyrexia. Oh, The Last of Us show, and then our question of the week is at the end.
Question of the week at the end.
You're going to just have to hang out to find out what the hell that's going to be.
Yeah, what is it? What is it going to be?
You don't
What is
know.
the question of the week?
It is so different than...
Explain what it is.
Oh, okay.
No, but seriously, I think it's a good idea. I think you should say, every week we have a question
This
of the week.
Yeah. Like he just said. We have a question that we ask, and you guys can answer on YouTube. I need to figure out how to do polls on Instagram and Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done it before, but I keep forgetting how to do it.
Well, like when you go to post on Facebook, it's like, it'll be like, is it an image, is it an event, and a thing. I think there's one that just says more, and then you select more, and it's like, oh, you got all these options, and then everybody's like, nah, I'm gonna post a picture of my dog school.
Perfect.
Hey, I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You keep talking. I'm gonna try something.
Oh, okay. I'm going to keep talking while he's trying something. And first topic of the week, we're going to be talking about Fast X, which apparently is the next Fast movie, Fast and Furious movie. What the hell do you even call those now?
The Fast franchise.
The Fast Chise.
Yeah.
The Frastenchise.
The Fast franchise.
Yeah.
Frastenchauser.
Frastenchise. They go fast, they go super furious.
Super fast, super furious. So I know you're only getting it in one side,
Yeah.
probably, but that's okay for now. We'll just commit to this because it doesn't have the delay.
That sounds good.
The delay's completely gone now. So
That's perfect.
okay, sorry, that was driving me mad.
Yeah.
we're trying something new. We're incorporating the headphones into the. We have to make this the headphone. These headphones.
Yeah.
Only not these ones.
Not
over
those
here,
ones.
and then not some of the other ones that are around here. We got some.
I got wireless ones over there. You
I
can't see them.
I got these ones right here.
Right.
Not these ones right now.
Oh, not the Shules.
Yeah. And wait.
Oh, he's got another pair.
And not the Bose.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the PS5 ones. Oh, we already said that.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
These headphones.
Just to reiterate.
Yeah. You can never have too many headphones, though.
That's true.
That's the law of the land.
Which is apparently what somebody told the guys at Fast and Furious.
Do they all just have headphones on the whole time?
No, there's just too many of those movies. And the reason we're talking about it is because they put out an ad, I guess. It's just what it is. It's an advertisement for the trailer, which is coming out February 10th.
Yeah, they put out a teaser, right? Is that what it is?
I guess so.
Because
Like
it's a teaser
picture.
Right, it's a teaser for a trailer.
Yeah.
A trailer for a trailer.
It's a
Trailer for a trailer. And then they'll be like, this is the trailer one. This is the shooting trailer, stunt trailer, behind the scenes trailer, director's cut trailer, recut director cut trailer. We had to get rid of Ezra Evans. For some reason they hired him in this movie trailer.
Oh, dang it. I had one, and then it went away.
Sorry.
Trailer.
Oh, blank.
Yep.
Trailer.
It's just one of those trailers that is just the freaking name of the movie, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear a car revving in the blackness.
That's what cars sound like, by the way, in my head.
Yeah.
They just sound like an anthropomorphic pug. Hello, I'm a little pug. Isn't that a pug voice? I'm barking because I'm a pug. That's a pug voice to me.
That is 100% a pug voice.
Thank you.
So are you excited for the next Fast and Furious movie?
Oh my God. I've never watched an entire Fast and the Furious movie.
No?
And not to be one of those guys, not to be like, I've never, like, yes, it was intentional to not watch them, but also it never came up. I wasn't ever like hanging out with people who were watching it.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of my friends like the entire franchise, and they're sick in the head. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love me some Vin Diesel. Okay, I do. That is a gosh darn farked. A gosh darned farked. Yeah. I love me some Vin Diesel, bro. Like, I'm just saying, the Riddick stuff was sick. The Riddick video games were sick.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Wheelman? We talked about that game a million
Wheelman
times.
is incredible. I think I even did a stream of it back when we were doing streams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I actually got you to play that one, because that game is...
You're just like jumping from car to car.
The fact that you could just do the U-turn and it goes into slow motion, you shoot out their tires, and yeah, it's... Oh my God.
Dude.
It's so good.
It's
I am Groot.
Always.
That's
Always
that,
Groot.
definitely like the worst like meme role of his for sure. Like,
Yeah.
The fact that that's even like a credited role.
Yeah, that's just like one of those things. It's like, oh, starfish. Like, wait, there's a starfish? And you hear like a starfish make a sound in the background at one point, and they're like, good job, Kevin Bacon. You're the man.
Thanks for the cameo,
Oh my
bruh.
God. Did you know Kevin Bacon's in there? I'm going to
Yeah.
see that shit for sure now.
He just filmed a sound of him just kablook. Yeah, they're like, that's the starfish.
Did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know. I meme roles, I don't quite understand. Vin Diesel as Groot was kind of one of those things where I'm like, okay, this is hokey. It's pointless. Whatever. But whatever. Fast and Furious movies. Paul Walker, rest in peace. I was never a huge fan.
You've never seen Tammy and the T-Rex?
Nope.
Oh, man. It's got Paul Walker, that lady from Starship Troopers,
Which one?
the one that you don't... Yeah.
Denise Richards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Denise Richards and... Oh, my gosh. Not just Paul Walker. And it's just an awful, like, horror movie of them. And he gets killed by bullies, essentially, and put into a robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex's body.
Sure.
And he just goes on, like, a rampage and stomping on people and biting people in half and stuff.
Okay, sounds plausible. I mean, yeah, 2023, baby.
Yeah. It was...
No, I'm just kidding. That sounds goofy.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
That was one of those movies I just bought the Blu-ray for.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just like, I have to.
I just saw the cover and
I'm
I was
sorry, I have to. Did you? And you watched it, and you were like, "This is good."
like... I watched it and I was like, this has promise. And then it just kept going like that. And then at the end I was like, oh, God. I just spent money on that.
But that's okay.
But, yeah.
It's a piece of history, is what it is.
That's right.
That's all that really matters.
I assumed there was no way to do it wrong.
True.
And I don't think they really did it wrong. I was just expecting.
I've also never been like a car guy. It's just not my thing. I'm not like, whoa, fast cars, that's slick, bud. That car looks beefy, doggy. Like,
I love the sound.
I hate loud cars. When somebody's got like a loud car, loud motorcycle, I'm just like, why? Well, you gotta, all the time? You can't even hear your own fucking music, dude. Like,
Nope.
why?
That's why they have to blare that old rock on those giant speakers on those motorcycles.
Here I am. I need some attention. Anyhow, my wife is one of those loud car people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's Maximum Overdrive, Vanishing Point. You know, all the classic like muscle car movies and all the goofy. That's just her shit. Big Mad Max fan, Road Warrior, all that stuff.
Is it called The Bullet?
The Bullet.
The one with Steve McQueen?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I think it's just called Bullet.
Is it just Bullet?
I think it is Bullet.
Have you
We
ever-
have a Google machine.
That's true. Have you ever watched The Duel?
I have watched The Duel.
That is a good-ass movie.
Didn't they make a video game about that on the Genesis?
I don't know. If you don't know what Duel is, it was... Who was it? I think
I don't know, I'm
Steven
looking
Spielberg.
I'm looking up Steve McQueen.
It was like his first movie or someone like that.
Yeah, it's just Bullet.
Nice. Yeah, that freaking green Mustang.
Dom foo.
I've
yeah.
definitely been the car guy before,
Okay.
but I have fallen out of it.
It's just so, I don't know. For me, it's like,
I just never had money to really be a car guy.
I just didn't have patience to be a car guy. I don't like fixing cars. I'd rather build something out of wood than like
Ooh.
work on something mechanical. Like I'd rather do something like if I'm gonna do something in that realm, like mechanical isn't where my mind goes. I either go electronic or like carpentry. It's kind of more
More your deal?
where I like to make things, I guess.
Dabble with your hands?
Dabble with my
Dude, hell yeah.
my artisan skills.
I feel like it is really nice to just like have a project and get it done with like a arcade cabinet or something.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
That requires a little bit of both of like the mechanical and the like wood and all that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Because you do got to kind of retrofit some stuff in there. You get a little bit of the electronic stuff with some soldering and hooking some stuff up.
I got to get that one done. It's just ready for me waiting.
The one at the store I worked on the other day, and I just can't get it to.
Even with a new cartridge?
I don't think I tried the new cartridge.
Oh, we should try the new cartridge.
Yeah, we
And
should
just
try.
hope.
Yeah, I don't know. I got it to fire up on the screen, but then it just shut off. So we have a Neo Geo machine at the North store, by the way. Since we're just talking about something you don't know, we have a Neo Geo 2-slot machine up at the North store that just we had it working really good, and then it just decided that it was going to seppuku and kill itself.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. You know, time she is a beast. But we'll get it going again.
True.
However, I did fix that arcade machine, and I figured, worst case scenario, we'd take the guts from that.
Oh.
And just put it all into the machine. It's right there. Everything we need is right there.
That's true, because that has the...
Now, the only downside is there's no way to do quarters with that. It would just run.
that's
See?
true.
See?
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
I did order 3 more of those because those are sick, and I liked having them. I feel bad that we're talking about something that's in the room that they can't see now, so I'm going to go get it.
That sounds good. That's a good idea.
I do that a lot. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, the arcade machines. They're fun, but sometimes they're kind of buttholes. Let us know if you actually have an arcade machine, and if you got it working, or if you got it that way. And, if you can fix it, that's always fun. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're an arcade person, you're probably capable of fixing it, at least some.
And are you interested in more conversations about arcade machines?
I mean, I was just trying to fill dead space. I didn't want to leave them just hanging.
Well, I just meant for them. That was a question for the people.
Oh.
Like, Yeah, I mean, if you want to hear more about that, we can kind of like dive into more of like the technical side of the stuff that we work on and stuff. But these little puppers right here, these doodads. Now we covered this one in stickers because we can't leave anything alone for a second. But yeah, it's got what's called a Pandora's box in it, and it's just this little. It's just a chip that just runs to the sticks, and it's got its own power supply. You just plug it in, and it's got like 900 games on it. And these things are just rad. It's got HDMI out. It's got its own volume and a speaker built in.
Oh snap!
And then it also has audio out. So these are really really useful. We used them we did the Nerd Prom 2 years in a row. Nerd Prom was put on by Andy Guerrero, who is the guitarist for the Aquabat, or not the Aquabats, the Flowbots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can ride my bike with no hand, because those dudes are from Denver.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he for a while, and they're supposed to be putting another one on. I actually have the banner for it right here, but I just keep pointing to shit. This room has got so much shit in it. By the way, it's hard for me to focus. But anyhow, he put on a show at the summit called Nerd Prom, and he did it 2 or 3 years in a row. And essentially, it was just like cosplay. His band would go up and do covers of like the Pokemon theme and a bunch of other just like fun songs. And then we ran a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament.
Oh, sweet!
And just did giveaways and hung out and played games and shit. So, yeah, hopefully we could do that again.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
Yay, yay,
Yay!
yay! Well, we're doing comedy shows now.
I heard.
I got to meet Danny Jollis, who
Local comedian.
Wait, no, he's not. He's actually like that was the kind of the thing. That's why it was a last minute one.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, he flew in from LA. Like that dude is, the dude. I can't remember the show he was on. He was actually on a show, and
Nice.
it's cool. Like the fact that we had like a dude in the store. Like I like having comedians in general, but we had 70 people upstairs. It was sweet.
That's freaking awesome. Art. But yeah, I definitely can't wait till I could go to one. That Friday was just the worst.
Yeah,
But-
I mean that's all right.
That's the way it goes.
But yeah, I mean, we actually have another 2 planned. One this month at the North Store, and then one next month at the Lakewood store. And the guy BK actually hit me up about doing some more shows May, June, July.
Really?
So it's one of those things. I think it's interesting. I think it's cool to just be able to get some I don't know, get some new eyes on the place. Start using the venue for some different stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of see what the legs are on using it as an event space for more than just cards.
That's freaking awesome. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, we were saying we need to do a karaoke night up there.
That would be pretty dang fun.
Yeah. I mean, we have this thing. It would be perfect. Like, again, I'm pointing at things. We got a big TV on a stand.
But something that we did do, or that I was able to go to within this last week, was we got to hang out with Nerds Worldwide and do a podcast with those guys.
Heck yeah, that was awesome. We did it's the Nerds Worldwide is like the umbrella.
Yeah.
And then it's the Detention with Nerds podcast.
And they do it live on Twitch every Monday, which is just so freaking awesome.
8 p.m. Mountain is when
yeah.
when that starts. So yeah, go check them out. Detention with Nerds on Twitch. But then they always post the content and shorts and stuff from the podcast
On their YouTube page.
YouTube and stuff and Instagram. So follow them there. Detention with Nerds, and Nerds is spelled with a U.
Oh yeah.
So that's important. I want to go grab something else. I got some of that
yeah?
candy.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, let me go grab it real quick.
All right. Cut. The clapper totally makes sense.
Clap on, clap off. I just ripped my mic off my chair. Womp womp. So, we were on the Nerds podcast. That was a hoot, like I said before, a hoot and a holler. I hope that doesn't fall off. Seems good. And they did a collab with Exy's chamoy candy, which is a hold that for a second.
Yeah.
Which is a local. So chamoy, if you don't know, is like a it's a candy that it's like a coating that you put on other candies or other things like fruit or whatever, and it's tamarind, which is like it's a seed, and it's a little more spicy. It's not, and then they add the sugar and stuff, so it's sweet, but it's also like super tart. Anyhow,
These were so good. I smashed my bag so fast.
they're so good, dude.
Like I started it one night. I was like, oh, I'll just have a couple. I ate the whole damn thing.
Did you let the kids try it at all?
Oh hell no.
I let her try it,
Yeah.
and she was like, at first she's like, oh, she's like, what is that? And I was like, it's candy, and she's like, can I have another one? And I was like,
Let's do this again.
I was like, you didn't seem like you like it. She goes like, oh, it's just, and she's 6. She goes, it's just different. And I was like, hell yeah. And she's like, and now I can't keep her hands off of it. She's a little greedy. I told the guys, they were like, hey, take some of these store and sell them. And I told them that night, I was like, there's no way these are going to make out of my freaking house because I'm going to eat them all.
Dude, so good.
Like, you put any kind of like tamarind-based candy in front of me, it's gone, dude. It's gone. Like the little pushy hair ones, it comes out.
Those ones are so damn good.
I like the watermelon suckers. That's my favorite.
Oh,
like
you
it's
go watermelon, huh?
Yeah, it's like a watermelon sucker that's like coated.
Yeah.
And they're like tamarind, and yeah, that's the one.
Dude, that stuff's so good.
That's one.
I'm very happy there's no like stores that have them on a regular basis. I would eat them all day.
King Soopers stocks all that stuff.
What?
Yeah, you can go buy it because I went and bought a whole thing of pica fresas the other day. For like $5, I got like 50 pica fresas, which are these little gummy balls that are a fresa is a strawberry, but it's like a strawberry dot, like a piece of licorice kind of,
Okay.
or a gummy, and then they just coat that shit in the tamarind,
Yeah.
and it's nice. She's
I
nice.
thought you were gonna say they like gushered it.
No, I wish.
That'd be amazing.
Although
Tamarind, like filling.
Exy's, they do gushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pick them up at Torres. You can pick them up at Daddy Dank's. They're supposed to get set up with us at some point to like start selling it in the store, but it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the podcast was a hoot. We ended up talking about pooping our pants most of the time.
That was during the bareback session.
Oh, that's true. That was just during the bareback.
Yep. Which you have to watch them on Twitch to get the bareback, I believe, is the catch on that one.
Oh,
Because then
I
they end
see.
up putting the rest of it on YouTube. So,
Hold on.
just try to find them everywhere. Really, they're fun guys. I definitely like listening on their podcast. #1 podcast worldwide.
Yeah, the #1 podcast.
And yeah, they're fucking dope. We got to bring them back here too.
Yes.
Just hang out again.
They have a really good setup too. Like they got
do.
a cool production crew. Like, the production crew here at the Level 7 Blanket Fort. We appreciate all 16 employees that help edit, produce, make all the cuts of this podcast. If it weren't for, let's give a hand for. Let's give a hand for the. Oh man, the bells are ringing for the production crew here.
Yep.
It's there's just really appreciate the sound guy Larry.
Oh, I love Larry.
He's a little wet right now.
Yeah.
So
That happens when you're playing with all the electrical cords. Yeah.
yeah, and the cameraman
Oh, yeah. Lil Ricky.
little Ricky. Anyhow, yeah, but they got like a bunch of people hanging out. Like they had a party. They gave us some pizza, and then they were doing sound effects on the little soundboard. I want to get a soundboard.
That would be nice.
I have one. I bought one of those little things.
Oh, with
think-
like the faceplates that you could change?
No, it's just like one of the little boop. It's got buttons. You go boop, and it says like,
Oh, yeah.
and we can add like applause and stuff like that because they got like those little tricks, and I like that. I just want that just goes, I. See?
But they really did have an amazing setup, and they definitely deserve a lot more subscribers than what they have.
Hey, You know, don't we all?
But
It's hard in them streets.
it's no shit. But speaking of stuff being hard in them streets, why the hell
Streets.
couldn't I use Hercules?
Because it's somebody else's movie. You're not allowed to show somebody else's movie.
I know, but I think like I've been thinking about it, and I was just kind of shocked that they didn't do the thing where they're like, okay, you used our stuff, so we're gonna take the profit from the commercials we'll now put in front of it.
Is that a thing they could do?
Yeah, that's what they do to everybody that's not monetized yet. Because it's just kind of random. They can't really specifically.
Well, maybe they thought you were ragging on the movie. Maybe they were like, oh, we don't want him ragging on the movie.
I don't know how. I mean, Kristen and I praised it the whole time. We really enjoyed ourselves.
You're like, look at his buttocks. They're so glistening.
Dude, it was the first movie. They had to make that impression right then.
Juicy boy.
Yeah. But no, it's I've been watching all 5 of them, and it is really fun because that's like 80% of the intro to the TV show.
Oh.
Comes from the movies.
Wait, Hercules, the Kevin Sorbo movie?
Yeah.
I didn't know he did a movie. I didn't know there was a Hercules movie.
Well, that was how the...
I thought you were watching the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger Hercules.
Oh, no.
No. I was like, okay, you're going to watch dubbed over Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's weird, but I guess
I did say TV movie.
yeah, I guess Corbo does make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a big Corbo fan.
I am a big Corbo fan. It's like finding a season 0 to a show that you love.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
And all of the freaking, because that was what brought up the whole conversation. It was like a month and a half ago or something where we were talking about how do they get shots from like the next season or so inside the first like opening.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was watching Hercules, I was like, I haven't seen this shit. What's this from? Where is this guy? Now I found him.
There they are.
It's
from
weird.
the movie.
Yeah.
Good old Corbo. So did the movie come first?
Yeah, there were 5 movies that they did for the network that had Hercules at some point. And they did so well that they turned it into a TV show because they were like, you guys still have all the sets and stuff, right? Like, you haven't torn them down yet?
I did not know that. That is crazy.
And they're like, yeah, we still have
5 movies. Have you watched them all?
I'm halfway through the last one.
Whoa.
And yeah, they've all been really good movies. So like the fact that it became a TV show just makes perfect sense.
What was the budget like on that?
Same as the TV show. They had like
pretty good.
Yeah, so it had some of that crazy early 90s CG. It had
like snakes. Oh, they always like snakes. Those were the ones that are like, oh, let's do a big snake.
They did the Hydra as a snake that popped out of the ground. That little Hydra scene is from the movies. In the intro of the TV show.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I actually know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm just catching them up in case you don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I'm just surprised that I know what you're talking about because as soon as you said that where it bursts out of the ground, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, the whole time I was waiting to see that Hydra. Nope. That dude that like busts out of being frozen, he's in the movies.
All right.
Like, it's crazy.
You're like, where are these lost episodes?
So yeah, and I wanted to watch one of those with you guys just to get back on track. And
don't look at me like that when you say that.
I'm sorry.
Is that okay with you,
I'm telling
John?
you what I'm doing because I totally threw us off.
Is that okay with you, John? Yeah, dude, we can get back on track, I guess. Fuck.
But yeah, because I think it was like 4 minutes in was when they cut us.
Yeah, it was right away.
Yeah,
like you were like, here we go, guys, and they're like, here we don't. But you watched the whole movie. That's so, like, okay. So this was actually, I was kind of jealous because I bet you guys would have had a great time either way watching it.
Yeah.
But you probably had a better time because you thought.
We thought we had an audience.
Thought you had an audience, so you're probably like a little more, and it probably made it more fun.
It really was. Like, and that's why I'm really bummed that we can't just do that.
Yeah.
Because it was a blast. Like, if we could get together and watch a movie, just like hanging out with them on here, that'd be dope. And it wasn't like a popular movie, which is my Hercules argument, because it's not streaming anywhere. The only way to buy it is through a different country, because there's none released here. And they're not selling it like digitally on Amazon or something. So it's just like, You're not even using it. I don't even know if they're getting money from this copy that I got. So if you want to...
I wonder what Corbo's up to. Why isn't Corbo pushing that, dude? Sounds like a...
Right, especially with like how much people have been talking to him recently.
Yeah, he's been all like...
I haven't watched
I
any
love
of them.
making movies. I've been making movies for 37 years.
Yep. Kroll was good.
Yeah. Was Kroll good?
Kroll was also surprisingly awesome.
Okay.
It was because what that is, if you don't know what this random ass movie is, it's Kevin Sorbo being Conan the Barbarian by a different name.
Okay.
So it's like, you know how you always see those movies like
Kroll
Transformers: The
and-
Dark Moon, and then it's Transmorphers.
Transmorphers.
Yeah,
Transmorphers.
Transmorphers, The Bright Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it was basically that for Conan, but it was awesome.
Okay, sick. I like those.
Yeah,
Sometimes
some
those are
of them
fun.
are really good.
Yeah. But yeah. I never really saw Kevin Sorbo be in anything but the Hercules TV show, so I'm good.
That and Andromeda.
I never watched that show.
You've never watched Andromeda?
I don't know, man. It's like I watched Star Trek: The Next Galaxy or The Next Generation, The Next Galaxy,
Next Galaxy.
Next Generation, and I watched Deep Space Nine,
I mean, yeah.
and then I had Star Wars, and I'm like, I don't need more sci-fi than this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you get the Babylon 5s, the Stargates, the Andromedas.
I actually just got Sequest.
Whoa, I forgot about Sequest.
DVS, I think, is what the whole title is. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I did not watch Sequest either. There's a lot of sci-fi shows where I was like, ooh.
This was like the first time they released it on a Blu-ray with one, or I think this is the second time they've actually done it.
So Trekkies were the first cosplay kids, right?
Yes. Of course, yeah. They had to have been, because it was just like a blue shirt. And you could like draw on the stuff. Like, that's easy.
But it's,
And, I mean
but
they
it's,
also did it really well, too. But
it started with like Starfest, right? Was that like
Yeah.
the first big, that was the first big nerd shit. It's been going on forever, right?
probably.
Sequest,
I would imagine so.
DSV, Deep
Yeah.
Space Voyage,
Yeah.
Deep Sea Voyage.
Right? So, yeah, it's like Star Trek, but under the ocean. In the year 2018, by the way.
In the year 2018, man has already reached the moon and eaten its core. It has moved on to other planets to devour them, one at a time, until it's realized its ultimate potential.
It also
is in the
has-
sea.
It also has Ted Raimi in it
Who?
as like a regular person. Like,
That's too bad.
I don't know. I'm actually kind of
Jockus? What's his name?
Joxer.
Joxer. I was close.
That's his character in Hercules and Xena.
Yeah, Joxer, dude. But he was like a little scant, right? He was just like kind of a little,
Yeah,
here I am, I'm a trickster, I'm in trouble again. He was always like in trouble, and they were always like, oh, Joxer,
God
you
dang it.
sack of, you're lucky that you're autistic in this universe, right?
No, I don't think he was. But either way,
You sure?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. He ended up, like the fifth season of Xena, he had to like crank up his acting chops because there were a lot of serious scenes with him in it, and he actually did really well.
Wow, dude.
I know.
It's beautiful. Hey,
I
let's
would
give it
agree.
up for, hey, I'm pressing the applause button.
Oh, but yeah, that's just a random other thing now that I'm going to start watching.
Yeah. The life and times of Joxer.
Yeah.
They're going to do a Netflix spin-off.
But yeah, I was just
You'd
wondering,
watch it.
that'd be really fun if I could like somehow, if we keep picking crap movies like that, even though that movie wasn't crap, but I mean like distribution wise, if it would be like semi easy to just like email that company and be like, hey, can I use it for a video? You guys just whatever with it.
They will never let you do.
I know.
anything. I'm like,
But I
you're
mean-
crazy. You're crazy.
I'm probably gonna try it once. Just find like some real random ass.
They're just going to
movie.
send you an NDA. Do never contact us again.
I'll be like, oh god,
Oh, dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm so serious.
But moving on to something super duper serious, you guys.
super duper cereal. I'm super cereal, you guys. Man, bear, pig.
Hogwarts Legacy is coming out.
Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas.
Look at armpits.
Smelly armpits. Oh, damn. Harry.
Now I'm just every time I think of Harry Potter, I can't help but think of Hermione just capping that kid.
What was that from again?
Harry Potter with guns.
Oh, yeah.
If you love Harry Potter and ridiculous YouTube videos, just search that.
Yeah, Harry Potter with guns is good stuff.
That's amazing. But I'm pretty excited for this freaking game. Are you stoked to play some Harry Potter?
Look, here's the deal. Yes, I think it's going to be a good game, but I don't think I'll get past the intro.
No?
It's it's going to have a super long intro. They're going to be like,
Probably.
welcome to a magical enchanted world.
That you've never heard of before.
And muggles and magic people. And you're just like, oh my, no! I know!
Just whip out your own wand and jab it in your ear.
Just Elliot Smith myself and yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's the one thing that I'm dreading. Like, I'm gonna try to start it for sure. But if that game's not like, welcome to the create a character. Create the character that feels most like you. And then you're beep boop, I'm this fucking person, here I am, blah blah blah. And it's like, now pick your house. I picked Gryffindor, beep boop, beep. And then it's like, all right, cool, now fucking go wander around. If it's not that, I will get bored. If it's like,
I wonder if they have to ask you a bunch of questions before.
of course.
Well, are they going to.
As long as that's interesting, though. Because sometimes that process is interesting and sometimes it sucks.
Right. I'm just trying to think. Because most people would probably just want to pick their house instead of get Pottermored into something, right?
Absolutely. And it's going to be like, don't forget, they always worked it in. You can always tell them what you want. You know what I mean? It'll be like, we suggest Ravenclaw. But you know what? You make the final decision in Hogwarts.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that satisfies both camps. Because I don't want to pick crap. Like, asking a bunch of questions, sure. Be like, you're Slytherin, you piece of shit. And be like,
I guess I'm Slytherin now.
Yep.
But I think that's the route I would go, where I just let it pick for me. So then I can just see that story out that I wouldn't have. Because it's like, you're Gryffindor. You're good at everything.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job, Gryffindor.
It just starts and there's a box called Deus Ex Machina.
No, Gryffindor is easy mode.
Pick it up.
Slytherin is hard mode.
Oh, because then you have to betray all of your friends and try to save Harry at the end.
Whoa, the ultimate betrayal. You turn good.
Damn. That's dark, heavy stuff. Somebody should write a book.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think obviously you have the expansive world of Harry Potter and all that, right? And they should be able to... The problem, before I finish that sentence...
I was like, what was it?
The problem is it's so much.
It is a lot.
It's so much content. It's so much content. And
You think they'll have to double disc it?
the expectations are crazy.
They're pretty big.
So here's the deal. How many times does a game of such a large scope and pedigree, as far as like namesake or whatever, actually meet the expectations? None of the other Harry Potters did. That's for damn sure.
Well, yeah, because you had to follow those freaking 4 kids around.
I mean, do you think that
3 kids.
Do you think that the Lego games just did it so well? They're like, oh fuck, let's just make the Lego game, but just make it look real.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like in the Lego games, there's so much to do. The story is, they told it well. Like, it's crazy how good those Lego games are.
Right? Then you could just wander around.
Yeah,
Which was
go around
awesome.
the castle.
Like, yeah, that's all I want.
But it's like they're like, okay, well, Lego can do it.
We should.
They just reskin the Lego game. It's just the same.
I'd be very okay with that.
Hurry, build this crank, Harry, out of blocks.
Hold circle. Hey. Don't even change the button layout at all.
A bunch more blocks fall out, and they like,
Just like changing shape.
yeah, it's like got a little counter in the top.
It's like we call this the pixel effect. Isn't it cool and retro?
Oh my god, and it's muggles.
You've never seen it. Well, shoot, I just want realistic Lego Harry Potter.
Right? That's a good idea, just a reskin. Why don't they do that with the Lego games? That'd be hilarious. Just reskin Lego Lord of the Rings with the actual skins and likenesses.
That would be really fun. Just like watch them fall apart. Like, bah.
Yeah, just add blood. It's hilarious.
It like looks really good, and then everything just kind of breaks apart.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
All right. Well, let's do it. Here
Good
we
job.
go.
Speaking
Next idea.
Speaking of games that sound like a hell of a lot of fun, Dead Space.
Ooh, that doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds scary.
Yeah. Although I've been playing, I think I've played a good 4 hours of it so far.
I've played a full. I installed it.
Yes.
I installed it.
That's a good place to be. At least
Yeah.
it's installed.
Yeah.
But, hell yeah. It's been pretty much the exact same game. But they have added like a bunch of just like little extra just fancy bits. Okay. Like instead of it just being like an audio log or like one of those little videos that just like pop up next to your head, there are some rooms that have like holographic recordings.
Like full holograms
Yeah.
where it's like they're walking around the room. They're like,
Yeah, so they're all walking around the room and stuff, talking. And then there's a couple of spots where you have to put that big battery in the wall, with like the stasis.
yeah.
But there's like little puzzles attached to them now.
Okay.
So you like have to flip breakers to like
Get the power to go
get
through.
the power to open the right
Pipe
door.
dream.
And yeah,
Yeah, pipe dream.
so there's that thrown in now too, which is crazy, especially during like
While you're
that
being attacked.
big infirmary room where you
Yeah.
get attacked from literally everywhere. And you're like, I gotta do this now. It's I apparently all I wanted was I just wanted Dead Space that looked nicer and had just the tiniest changes ever.
Does it still feel really good to just blow some legs off?
Oh god!
Like,
And
does
it
the
looks-
plasma cutter just still feel just...
It's got that weighty punch to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like something felt right about that.
Yeah, because even on the first shot to a leg, you see a chunk of it just
Yeah.
bam.
And you're like, ooh.
Ooh, he's almost down.
So did you ever get the achievement with beating the game with just the plasma cutter?
I think so.
Because that...
I think the only ones I don't have are its hardest thing, and then I haven't killed enough enemies with a flamethrower and
Right. There's some of
whatever
those.
crappy one.
Yeah, I got the one with the plasma cutter because I was like, well, this gun is tight.
Yeah.
And I had played the second one first, which is weird.
Oh,
But the
That's
second one
interesting.
came out, and I was like, okay, I'll play this. And somehow, the first time I tried to play Dead Space 1, I tried to play it at my house at night, and I was too scared.
And you were by yourself?
Too spooky.
yeah.
Too spooky. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll play the second one. It came out, and I was like, all right, it's still pretty spooky, but I'm playing it at work because now I work at a game store.
Ooh.
And so I was at work, and I just played it at work with the volume like a little bit lower so it wasn't as creepy and the lights on and shit. So I was
Right.
like, okay, I can do this. So I got through the second one, and then I played the first one, and I was like, this is amazing. So I
Dude.
already kind of had I was good at that game. You know what I mean? Like, I'd just gone
Right.
through the second one, and I was like, oh, cool, now I know how this shit works. So I went through the whole game, I was like, this is tight.
That's kind of awesome. You got decent at it, and then you got a harder version of it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, the first one was totally harder and way scarier than the second one.
Yeah, the second one was weird. There was that whole, like, nursery area that was really disturbing.
That was super weird. I do love the the duality of his brain though throughout the second one, where he's just like hallucinating and seeing shit that's not really there, and he's like, "Dang it!"
I think the second one had a better story, but the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one was a better game.
Yeah, I could see that. I'd agree with that. I do feel like people very harshly judge the third one, though. That one was so good.
It's so funny because it's like people are like, well, yeah, no, you could just do co-op, and I'm like, but did you? Like,
Yeah,
you don't have to.
Don't, though.
Yeah,
if you don't want to.
Well, first of all, yeah, it's totally optional, and it wasn't like the easiest co-op to use at the time.
Oh, no. It was tough.
And yeah, nobody did that. Nobody played it. Everybody just remembers that it got bad reviews. They're like, they added microtransactions, blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
did you even look at the microtransactions?
I'm sorry, but I beat the entire first game with just the plasma cutter. I'll do that shit in the third game, too. Bat, bat, bat. I don't fucking need any other guns.
Hell no.
Although, I like action games. I like third-person shooters. That one did just kind of become Gears of War. But it's like, okay, the first one took place on a ship. There was a very limited crew, so it was a little more creepy and slow pace.
Right.
If you go to a settlement where there's a lot more people, there's a lot more necromorphs, you're going to get a lot more action.
Yeah. I mean,
It
that's just where it goes.
Just makes sense.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Dead Space 2.
Yeah, get your life in order.
Dead Space 3.
Okay. Comment section for the people who have played. Let's hear, what's your opinion on the Dead Spaces? Like, obviously, Dead Space 1 is goated, but Dead Space 2 was good. Did you hate Dead Space 3? Yes or no? That's the real question, because everybody likes 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's true.
The real question is, did you like 3? And I like 3.
Man, I love 3. And I actually did play it co-op.
Oh, cool.
Did you get to finish it in co-op?
I did not. I just played it single player.
Man, that was awesome as
Nobody
hell.
likes me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have played with you. But yeah, my best friend back at home and myself, right when it came out, we both bought it. And I pretty much forced him to play it with me because he doesn't normally do horror games. But I was like, I'll be there. It's it's like the best way to play a horror game without having to do it yourself.
It's true. I mean, that's why Resident Evil 5 was so tight.
Dude, that was so much fun. But
That's the day I quit Game Crazy / got not fired, but whatever.
yeah,
Resident Evil 5. That was a weird day for me.
I remember seeing that one for the first time in barracks. Actually, somebody was playing it in their locker.
And you're like, what the fuck?
And I was like, "There's a new Resident Evil," because I had been like cut off from everything for like a month and 3 months. So yeah, that was cool to come out of that and come back to the real world and be like, a new Resident Evil.
That was such a weird game. People's expectations for that game were so odd. And most people did not like it when it came out.
That's a bummer.
Because it was very different.
I mean,
Especially from 4.
It was the first one in daytime, like the whole thing.
In Africa.
In Africa, there's co-op.
There's co-op.
I mean, they've dabbled in co-op before. But,
not in Resident Evil, right? I mean, the Resident
Outbreak.
Evil and the Revelations series, I think, had co-op as well.
Oh, yeah. Those do, too. Those came after...
They might have come around the same time, because it was 3DS.
Yeah.
They were 3DS, so it might have been... Well, they would have been after. You're right, they're after. Because DS was that time. 3DS came out after Game Crazy had already closed, so...
Oh, okay. But yeah.
My timeline of video games is which game store I was working at the time.
That's fucking dope, though. I want to do that.
I want to do that. I mean...
I'm going to start it now.
Yeah, I'm like, you've been at the shop now for what, like 3
years, I think, now. Starting my 3rd.
That's tight.
Hell yeah. But, what the hell were we talking about?
Sorry, that was kind of an aside.
No.
We were talking about Resident Evil 5.
Oh, yeah.
And how
because
they
Dead
had
Space.
co-op. And then Resident Evil 6 had co-op.
Oh, yeah. They really had co-op in that one. Like, they pretty much expected it out
Yeah.
of you.
And then 7 and 8, nope. They're like, no, now it's first person.
Like, yeah, we're going to actually try to scare you this time.
I like Capcom. They're a weird company. They do weird shit.
I love the stuff that they do.
Like the fact that they're like, you know what game is underrated? Well, I don't even know if it's underrated, but it doesn't get talked about enough. Dragon's Dogma. Did you ever play Dragon's Dogma?
I don't think so.
That game was lit.
Yeah. Was it on like 360?
It was 360 PS3, and then they ported it to PS5 because they did the Dark Arisen expansion, which I never played the Dark Arisen expansion. But
Oh. 10th anniversary.
It was a really good fantasy action game. Like, it was fun. It came out around the same time as, like, it came out after Dark Souls 1, and people kind of had a Dark Souls expectation of it because they had this trailer that really gave it that kind of vibe.
Whoa, yeah.
But it wasn't. It was more of a just kind of a classic fantasy RPG, not like dark fantasy like Dark Souls tends to be.
Yeah.
It was somewhere between like Dark Souls and Kingdoms of Amalur.
This looks freaking awesome. Kind of like Gauntlet mixed with like Souls or something.
I'm telling you right now, the game's sick. And so what's cool about it is you get to create a squire. You get to create, so like you create your character. Say your character's like a caster,
Yeah.
right? Well, what sucks about being a caster is, especially in a single player game, is if you get hit, you're screwed. So you can make your counterpart the warrior or another caster or whatever you want, right?
So you can offset that and become yin and yang.
Exactly. So you build your tank, and then you can upgrade all of their armor and shit. You can have multiple squires.
Hell yeah.
And so, like, depending on the battle that you're going into, you can change out your squires. You can change out all of their weapons and shit. It was so good. And then it was co-op as well. You could call people into the game to play with you as well, which I never did that because,
nice.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's hard to get people to play on games like these.
Especially console games.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like PC's sometimes easier, but yeah, the game was so good. It worked on a
it looks super cool.
like you got these kill shots. It's kind of like I know you didn't play Sekiro, but Sekiro basically to kill an enemy, you had to stagger them to the point where you could take one of their like life dots.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how the bosses worked, is they would have so many different life dots and you would have to like, kill them until you removed it. It kind of like separate life bars or whatever. But there were these finishing moves and stuff. It was good time.
It was just requiring different kinds of attacks to get rid of each circle or something. Did they ever
Yeah,
do that
it's
to
just
you?
I can't remember exactly how it worked. I think it was just more like a life bar kind of thing. So it's like
right.
you'd be like "Duh, duh, 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 duh," and then it would glow and you'd be like "Mah," and you do one like devastating hit and it would remove one of those dots and then you'd be like "Duh, duh, 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 blah," and do another one.
Hell yeah. Oh, it looks like Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon is on Switch.
Okay, yeah, and that's got what it is. Dark Arisen is just the full game plus the full expansion Dark Arisen.
Oh, nice. So is that the first one?
Yeah. Well,
There's only one?
Yeah, there's only one.
Oh, okay.
And Dark Arisen is the expansion, but they released it because they do that thing that Capcom does, like the Monster Hunter.
Oh, I see.
They re-release it with a new name, but it's just the vanilla game with the expansion attached to it.
Right. That's dope.
They make it sound like it's a new game, but it's just an expansion, which is whatever. Fuck 'em. Do what you got to do to sell games, Capcom.
Right.
Keep living your best life.
I'm cool with it. Now I want to play it on PS4.
You would like it. Honestly, I think you would like that game a lot. It's fun.
I mean, that sounds dope. Hell yeah. Speaking of fun-sounding video games, what are the other games that are coming out in February?
Oh, yeah, I had that pulled up. Let's see here.
I know one of them. Isn't one of them a Kirby?
There is a new Kirby coming out. So we have Hogwarts, obviously. Oh, yeah. Okay, so on the 24th, there's a Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Oh, so it's a remake.
Yep.
Nice.
And then Octopath Traveler 2, which Octopath this time is actually on Switch, PS5, and Xbox, I think. Or PS4 and
Ooh.
PS5. I don't know if it's on Xbox here. I'll look.
That's really cool.
But, yeah, all of these you can reserve on our website, level7games.com. Or in the store. We don't charge for reservations, so if there's a game you're waiting for and you just want to get a free reminder, just do that on our website. There's no cost to you. And, we'll say, hey, your game's here, and you'll be like, I want it, or you'll be like, I don't want it, or you won't answer, and any of those is fine.
Yeah.
But it's just good for us to know how interested people are in a game to be able to, order the right quantities.
Right.
And I always hated that $5 bullshit that GameStop does.
Oh, man.
Because they're just stealing that $5.
Yeah.
How many $5 you think that...
People have just forgot. Or
Dude.
they didn't even, their phone number changed.
So,
Or
okay. I can tell this story now. Game Crazy, right? They pushed the numbers, right? You always had to have X amount of pre-orders, X amount of MVP cards, X amount of like they would do your attachment rate on your extended warranty plans for the systems, and you had to have 100% attachment rate on that. Well,
God damn.
what we would do is I would just hook people up, right? So there would be like I would go into the system, and that Game Crazy was there for like 15 years. So I would go back to when it opened in like 1998, and I would just roll a pre-order from like a Super Nintendo game that never got picked up and just give somebody a free warranty or something like that.
Nice.
Because we would just have the dead list, the people whose numbers didn't work, who haven't been back, and it would show you when the last time they were in. And so if they hadn't been in like 10 years, I'm like, fuck it, this dude's getting a free warranty on his game, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would just use that shit. So I'm sure GameStop's just like, all right, this one hit 15 years. We're just going to keep all that, because there's got to be some limitation to that, right?
Yeah, there's got to be.
Well, that's the
They
thing
can't
is
just
like
sit
when they
there.
close a store, and if you have credit at that store,
It's gone.
it's gone.
It's freaking gone, man. I couldn't even imagine how hard that would be for them to get that back.
You can't.
No,
Yeah.
because they can't even like cross communicate with GameStop. That shit is so annoying.
Well, and at Game Crazy, at the time, the credit, you could put it on a credit card, I think.
Oh.
But I think it was stuck at the store you had it at.
Oh, because it was like a receipt and they'd have to check it or
It
something.
was weird. I mean, it was on their account, but their account was like per store. It didn't communicate, so like I couldn't pull up the account for a dude who shopped at a different store. He would have to be put in my store's account.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was goofy. That system was really archaic. It's hard to work with.
That sounds like it.
So, yeah, true. That's true.
Sweet. So Octopath Traveler and Kirby.
Yeah, those are the big ones coming out on the 24th. I don't
Resident
think
Evil 4.
is Resident Evil 4 this month.
No way. Is it?
March.
I was going to say.
So that's March.
I'm so screwed because I'm getting Hogwarts.
Yeah, Diablo's June.
Oh, okay.
Jedi is March, I think, or did they push that to April? They might have pushed it. Yeah, it's March.
Wow.
I
Dang it.
still never played that. Like I played the first one a little bit. I don't know. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just it was weird.
I loved the first one. I actually really enjoyed it. Although it did feel like it got really easy after you got like good at dodging and stuff.
Is that what? Yeah, you just got certain powers and you're just like, nyeh, 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 and you're all dead.
You're like, oh, man.
Yeah, I think those are the big ones this month, right? So Hogwarts is big,
It's huge.
and then
I'm happy that this is happening now because Krista just beat both Horizons like to 100%. And like every time I ask her now, is like, "Did you want to play something?" Like when we're just hanging out at
she's
night.
like Hogwarts.
It's like I don't have anything to play.
You're like, oh, dude, Ghost of Tsushima. You should borrow that. If she liked Horizon, she would probably love Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Big open world. It's same style of game, right? Like, but just different mechanics. But yeah, that game, I honestly think, personally, let me know if you agree in the comments section. I personally think Ghost of Tsushima is way better than Horizon.
I mean, she also just really likes the story in Horizon, even though they talked way too much in the second one.
They talk so much.
Jeez.
Well, I'm saying the story's good too. It's sick. You would like it. She would like it. I bet she would like it. You're like,
Sweet. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely just going to be picking up Hogwarts as well.
nope. You gotta play. Nope.
But
You don't. No.
I mean,
Sorry.
she now knows it's coming.
It's
I
not.
can't
I'm
not.
sorry. You can't.
If
It's
I
too
come
late.
home tomorrow without it.
I already told you that you guys don't. I don't make the rules,
so
dude. I
screwed.
just break them, dude.
It's not my fault, baby. I swear.
No, I'm trying to see because I know that. I wanted to see what shipped. There was some stuff that shipped recently, and I wanted to see what it was because I don't know if it was anything new. So we got more Fire Emblem, we got more Crisis Core, more Sonic Frontiers, more Splatoon 3. So this looks like these are all just.
I was going to say, was it some of these yet?
We did order some of those. The GameCube,
Yeah, the wireless GameCube controllers from Retro Fighters.
sick. How do they feel? Can I
using
check it out?
Yeah, I've been using that on my Switch because it came with a dongle for the GameCube and for the Switch. So I actually haven't tried it on my GameCube yet because I've just been trying to play it on my Switch like crazy. And my only complaint is where I have my Switch, if I close that little dock door on the back, it can't, like, it gives it a crazy delay. And that's where I wanted to keep it so my kids can't, like, smash it out of the console on accident when there's, like, no Switch in there.
Oh, because it's blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
every
makes
time I
sense.
play it, I just have to pop that bad boy open and point it toward me a little bit more. But beyond that, I love that freaking controller, man.
Feels quality. I really like the Retro Fighter stuff. We saw the Retro Fighters product line. I mean, at least a decent majority of it at all the level 7 locations. So they have good 64 wireless controllers. I mean, they're fantastic.
Oh, the 64, the PlayStation 2?
The PlayStation 2 Defenders are sick because it works. They work for PS1, PS2, PS3, and Switch.
And the PlayStation Classic.
And the PlayStation Classic.
Which is really nice to have a good controller on that thing.
I don't know. I must have taken mine. I had one around here. Remember I had that Defender just kind of...
Oh, yeah, you did.
I must have taken it back to the store. Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, I love my Defender. I think that's been the one I've used the most because it is on the most systems that I play.
See, I got this. I was going to keep it for my Switch.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah, y'all.
I didn't know it also worked with Switch. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, compatible with PS Classic, Switch, PC.
PC?
PC as well.
Oh, man.
Get wrecked.
Dude, Retro Fighters is on it.
Yeah, Retro Fighters. You might have my baby's Retro Fighters.
Please. Then they'll be more aerodynamic and just comfortable.
I wish I had the button to go,
That was awful. I don't know what just happened to myself. But
What?
I do love the PlayStation layout on this, though. Because at first, remember, I was kind of bummed that I didn't get the original layout. But I've been playing like this for even Mario Sunshine. And I love it.
Yeah.
It works. Oh, it's just so good.
So yeah, the Defender comes with the PlayStation dongle that doesn't require batteries. It's just powered from the PlayStation. And then also the USB dongle, so you can use it for your PC or Switch, which is sick nasty.
PS3 and PS Classic.
Ooh, I don't know which one I like more. They're a little different.
Yeah, I feel like the Blade, which I think that's the name of this GameCube one, is a lot wider.
It is wider, for sure. I wonder why.
I guess the only other problem that I have with this is this controller is blue, not purple.
This is purple.
Nah. If you put it up next to, like, the GameCube purple, which is this,
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still
It is-
purple. It's indigo. Like, this is purple. It definitely has red in it.
I mean, it's pretty purple. Not the purple.
Yeah, it's not the... Okay, you didn't say the purple.
My bad.
You just said not purple. I'm like, it is purple.
That-
But
okay.
it is definitely more hued towards blue than purple,
Yeah.
but it's purple. A little. It's a little purple.
It's a little purple. I'll try to get a picture. I'll try to get a picture of it with my GameCube because I just wanted like that perfect purple match, you know?
No. It's not close. Is it even
It's
close?
not really close.
Because it's like, compared to this, it looks purple.
Yeah.
But compared to this, it looks blue.
Yeah. So
What a conundrum.
and that's the
What a conundrum.
stupidest complaint ever because you could also get it in gray and orange. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to go for that orange.
Got to get that Broncos orange.
That's right. I didn't think of it like that. Shit, now I should have got the orange.
Loser. Well, you got a blue one, so you
I
can
know.
That's a callback.
Yep.
So, it's a good time.
Yeah, true. Speaking of good times, The Last of Us is a good time.
No, God, no, it's not. Like, it's good. It's good. Like, it's a good show. It's a good game. It's a great game. Honestly, better game than show. Everybody's like, oh my God, the show's so good. Oh my God, the show's so good. Like, the show's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've only watched the first episode, which I will say that in The Last of Us, consensus from the people that I've talked to, myself included, obviously, talk to myself a lot, is that the beginning of The Last of Us was amazing. The end of The Last of Us was amazing. The middle of The Last of Us was real good. So, the beginning, the way the show starts, is exactly like the beginning in the game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool.
I assumed that, yeah, from all the trailers that I saw.
But I mean, like, it's exactly.
Yeah, like exactly the same. It's
And
trippy.
so, that's good. I mean, that's good for, like, my mom, who will never play the game.
Yeah.
But it's like, for me, I'm like, I saw this. I was the little girl who got shot.
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I mean? Like, there's something different about playing it and watching it, where it's like, oh, wow.
Like, oh, bummer.
If I was playing it,
I would have ran.
I would have got him.
Yeah.
I would have dodge rolled.
I would have thrown the girl at the man.
There you go, exactly.
And then he would have missed. And she
Hadouken. Yeah. So that's my concern. Is I'm gonna watch the show and be like, yeah, I remember that. Cool.
Yep. Oh, I know what happens
Cool.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been my main kind of reason for I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Did you play the game?
I played the first one.
Okay, yeah. The second one was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely liked watching you play a little bit when you like first got it.
It might have been better than the first one.
Yeah,
People didn't like it as much.
that was just
People
it was just
crybaby.
so weird in the first one. It took me way too long to play it, but man, I called literally every part of that game.
Did you?
Like, and if Twitch would save your damn videos, you'd be able to go back and just watch me like predict the whole game and then play it and like, oh yeah, yep.
'Cause when did you play it?
It was only like last year
Yeah.
or like a year and a half ago.
The second one's better. It is less predictable for sure.
And yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Like I said, I waited way too long. If I would have played it like right when it came out, I wouldn't have, because of all the Walking Deads, all the other crap that have been following the exact same thing.
Right, exactly. Zombie movie, the game. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. There's really only so much you can do, kind of. Dude,
So,
this
yeah.
is so nice. I love it. I like the buttons, how they're clear, and they got the little symbols in there.
Yeah, I like that they didn't change them, like some of them had to do back in the day.
Yeah.
They're just kind of off. You're not going to be able to see that.
You're not going to be able to see that.
No. But yeah, I love the Defender.
So,
I wish they'd be able to make a Dreamcast wireless controller, but I don't think that's doable.
why?
Well, just because of the VMU, because a lot of people would like complain that it's not in the controller, but I'd be okay if they just did the N64 thing to it, where they tilted it and made it just like a really tall dongle.
I mean, they could just include the VMU in it. Like, there were third-party controllers that had VMU ports. Like, they could just do that and have a wireless dongle.
That'd be so cool if they just, because yeah, those
Just like a
tiny ass
Wavebird.
screens have got to be like dirt cheap. You don't have to make it better than those screens.
Well, I mean, they can just make it where you can put your VMU in it.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, okay.
Just make it like
I thought you were talking about it like it being
no,
built
just
into the controller.
make this controller and put a thing in the back or something. Or
Right.
very few games use the functionality to begin with, and then most people can't find a 2032 battery to save their life. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get that next week.
It's kind of yeah. They're the big ones at Walmart. They're very popular.
It's true, yeah. Don't get them at Walmart though. Get them on Amazon.
That makes sense.
You get like 20 for like $5.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, son. Yeah. So yeah, controllers. I just like holding a controller. I think that might be a thing that I want to do. Is just like hold a controller as I walk around.
Yeah.
Like pretend like I'm controlling myself. Oh, that's weird. Do it. Like it kind of makes you feel like it's working.
Ah.
I don't like it.
Oh, that is weird.
Okay, do this.
Yeah,
Do this at home.
Yeah, try
Grab a
doing that.
controller and start control. Oh no, I wanted to lean forward. Okay, press forward on this one. Oh no, make sure. When you
That's
really,
what they-
when
I
you
was gonna
think about it, and you start following the buttons, like, you can really feel
Yeah.
yourself start to commit to the way that it feels.
That's pretty weird. That is trippy.
That's like one of those things when you like put your arm up and somebody's like, "Put your arm down." You're like, "I can't put my arm down." Oh my god.
Or in the doorway.
Or like, yeah, that one, or the one where you like stand on one leg and everybody's like, "I can stand on one leg really easy," and you're like, "All right, close your eyes then," and done. You cannot do it.
No?
It's unless you have good core strength and great balance. Closing your eyes. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Okay. So I'm just supposed to stand on a leg?
Okay. Yeah. I'll walk you through it. Yeah. So, okay. So yeah. Stand on one leg. Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
No, keep your eyes open. Stand on one leg.
Okay.
Okay. Now put your leg down.
Okay.
Now close your eyes. Now lift your leg. I'll hold it.
Oh no.
All right. It's way more difficult. There's some. It's like you're doing pretty good, but
Oh man, my leg is shaking like crazy.
now open your eyes. You open your eyes,
Oh
and
yeah, then you're like immediately back to it. Wow.
yeah, that's a weird one. That's when I was going to the chiropractor, he said like if your core strength is bad, and your muscles, within your hammy, all this stuff, like all
the
of
outer
that,
part of your leg.
the outer part of your leg, and which is where I struggle because I have this like sciatic thing.
Mine's the inner part that I struggle with.
Yeah, so like my left leg, I could stand on my left leg just fine, eyes closed or whatever. But my right leg, if I try to do that, I'm just on the floor. Like I can't. Like my body will not.
That's crazy.
My body doesn't trust this leg at all. It's like get down, get down. It's like
Fall over, just fall over.
so.
That's pretty trippy. I had not done that one.
Yeah.
Weird.
Did you ever do the one where you get your pinkies and fucking?
Oh,
Or the one where you bite on your. Yeah, you got to bite on it. You bite on your pinkies.
What?
Okay. Do this.
Okay.
So you take it, you put them in your back, and just bite on them. Not pretty hard, but not like crazy hard, right? And just hold it there.
Okay.
And just keep biting on them. Apply pressure. You want to keep pushing that down there, and I'm gonna count to 20. I'm just gonna talk for a little bit.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep biting on them for a minute, and then you're gonna get your pinkies. You're gonna lock them together like this, and you're just gonna pull your arms apart.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you do. So you just lock them together like this, and just try to pull them apart as hard as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be good now. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
Oh shit! That hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Ow!
You had to power through that one, didn't you?
I was not expecting it to hurt. I was just expecting it to like not let me.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh. Yeah.
Wow. Ow, damn.
I don't even know how I remember that, dude. Just like weird ways to like get your friends to torture themselves.
Right?
Hey, I got an idea. Lay on the floor, put a cloth over your mouth, and just pour water on your face and see if you can breathe.
I could totally drink that.
See if you can drink through a cloth.
Yeah.
Keep going. You got it.
I'll do it for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, don't try that at home. But what you can do at home is have some Phyrexia stuff.
God. Yeah, Phyrexia All Will Be One launches tomorrow when this video releases. Maybe if you can get it up. If you can get either way, Friday the 3rd is the pre-release, and since we're a WPN store, we can sell all of the products. So we'll have collector boxes, we'll have set boxes, we'll have bundles, we'll have draft boxes, we will have pre-release kits. The pre-release event starts at 6:30 at both locations. That might be full at the Kipling store, so be sure to call if that's the store you want to go to first, just to make sure that's not already full. What were you going to say?
Oh, it's just at both stores, the Kipling and North store.
That's true. Yeah, Kipling and North. So the 84th and Umatilla, and then also the Kipling in Florida. The Alameda store, a little too tiny. Anybody, in between rounds, we're going to be giving out one of these bad boys to a random player. And so we'll just select names, but it's just a huge level 7 Phyrexian symbol sticker that you can put on your mini fridge. It's a good time or your skateboard.
Dude, hell yeah.
We're going to open some packs.
Sweet. Is this made out of the same... No, that's not the same stuff as the Bowser and Mario, where the board sticker that you made of that one? From
the heavy duty sticker? No,
Yeah.
it's a little different. So this is just more of a traditional vinyl sticker. Those ones were called heavy duty.
Those
which is
ones
a little
are
weird.
tough.
Yeah, they were sick.
Mine still looks good.
All right, so you got your infect counters. which are cool.
Ooh.
All right. So here's the deal. There is a chance that you get a completed Phyrexianized die in here. So they do the 5 colors, right? White,
Oh.
blue, black, red, green. But you have a chance of getting like a custom one.
Oh.
I got it. Sick.
Did you really?
I got the black one.
Oh.
Yeah. So they did a black one and a white one.
Nice.
Whatever. Damien's going to be fighting me for that. He collects the...
Oh, there's the...
Oh, what? Look at this. Bonus, baby.
Oh, shit. You
I
got
got
the
an
normal
extra
one,
one.
too?
What the...
This is like the blue, I would assume.
I don't know. I thought...
And red.
I don't know. I thought it worked differently, but okay. Well, shit. I'll take an extra one. Let's go.
That's dope.
Okay, so then in a pre-release kit, which is $25, you can just buy a pre-release kit, or you can come play in a pre-release. It's $25. You get 6 packs. You get 1 foil rare or mythic rare from the set that's stamped with the year. So there's your little instructions, and our stamped card this time around is the Zenith Chronicler. Probably not the best hit, but you know what? We take the shits, so you get the hits. Let's each do 3 packs.
Fantastic. So there, you could hit a different promo card, pretty much.
Yeah, so the promo card is any rare or mythic rare from the set.
God, that's dope.
So you can hit like the Elish Norn. Elish Norn would be the one that you would want
Yeah.
stamped, because that's just the main hit from the set. So this set's very infect heavy. It's very so Phyrexians are basically like xenomorphs of the
Of the magic.
world. Yeah. So I got a Mercurial Spelldancer, which is a Phyrexian rogue. This is actually going in my deck. This is the rogue I needed. So I play a rogue tribal deck, which is pretty fun. I call them the shitty stacks.
The shitty stack.
Shitty stacks. Stacks meaning it's just like it has effects that doesn't let other people play their cards. What'd you get?
Just the first one is Karumonix, the Rat King. That's
Oh, you got the Rat King? Sick.
Yeah.
That's that one we opened and we put that in
Dude.
Damien has a rat tribal deck.
Oh,
So
I got one of the Fireland or the
Oh,
mountain
yeah.
in
the
the
Phyrexianized
Phyrexian
ones. So
one,
like
yeah.
I got the island Phyrexianized.
Oh, nice. Those are dope.
These are super sick.
But yeah, there you go. If you can see that at all, hopefully I can zoom in enough on
Yeah,
it.
it's got a very Geiger feel to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn, that's cool. This one, I actually had like high hopes for this one, so I might be picking up a pre-release kit.
Oh, this set is banging, bro.
Dude, yeah,
Like,
it seems really cool. Like there's just stuff in here that it feels like don't normally get represented.
okay, I got the Tablet of Completion. Put an oil counter. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, it's a pretty like just well-themed artifact for the set. Just poison counters, stuff like that.
Nice.
Not a huge hit. Let's see how you do. Oh, what'd you
that's
get?
Pretty cool.
Is it just a showcase art?
Yeah, it's just a showcase of a uncommon
Cool.
canker bloom. Jeez, and then I got a mythic.
Oh,
or
nice.
A commander.
You got the Planeswalker.
Yeah, the Nisa Ascended Amonist.
Can I see it?
Yeah, go for it. Ooh. And then the planes.
Yeah, so this is the completed version of Nissa. You can pay 3 and 4 green or 3, 2 green and 4 life completed. Yeah, create horror creature token.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's sick. Just on a... It's expensive, though. Until the end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 for each forest you control and gain trample. Well, I mean, that there's a potential game ender because she comes out with 7 loyalty, so you could immediately just drop her as a sorcery, tick her down, just lose her, and all of your dudes get +1/+1 for each forest you control.
Hot damn.
And they get trample. So that's actually pretty gross. So she's I think she's got a place in big stampies.
Yeah. We'll put her right there.
All right, let's see what we got here. The Flensing Raptor. Okay, and I got a planeswalker. Not the better one. I got the Kaya, the Intangible Slayer. That doesn't even sound like a cool name.
Intangible Slayer.
She's really expensive too.
That's just Intangible Slayer. All right.
Yeah.
I guess you can't catch her, at least.
Not a big fan. Not a big fan of that one.
Ooh. An equipment that's an axe. Can't help myself. Okay. Mirror. Oh, that's
You got
just
another cool.
Yeah, I got a cool another borderless card, but it's a common.
Yeah.
But I mean that's sick art right there.
It is. Yeah, that I love it. That's
Yeah.
the kind of shit that I'm into. I like black and white
That's-
sketch
yeah.
illustrations.
That's beautiful. That is a very well done card. Oh, maybe I got 2 rares this time.
What'd you do?
Ovika. And then I got something shiny behind it. Oh no, just a
foil.
foil common. The foil got me. I didn't see it on the borders. I thought I just saw it on the inside, so I thought I got a
Ovika Enigma Goliath. Legendary Phyrexian Nightmare. So you got well, I mean what's kind of cool is you got some good cards, but none of them really work together.
Yeah.
Which is yeah, it's like you got the green planeswalker, the Orzhov planeswalker, which is white and black. You got a legendary nightmare that's in blue and red,
Right.
and then a blue rogue. It's like none of this shit plays together. And then a
green
fucking
and
rat.
black. Yeah.
Well, maybe the rat. Maybe you play Kaya with the rat.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Well, there you go. There's that one, and then
I mean, honestly, it was a good pre-release kit.
yeah.
I think it's pretty good. It wasn't like crazy good, but it's pretty good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think you got to play black, maybe. Interesting.
Well, yeah. That.
Well, join us tomorrow, and you can see what's inside your pre-release kit. Maybe you'll get 2 cool spin downs. Sometimes you just get lucky, baby.
Haul y'all.
That's sick, though.
Dang it. A rebel or a 2/2 red rebel. I don't want rebels. I want dwarves.
Rebel, rebel, you've had your fun. Red rebel.
I was just hoping it was going to be a red creature, 2 or less.
Did you add those other dwarfs to your dwarf pile?
Oh hell yeah, they're in the dwarf pile. Dude, dwarves is where it's at.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, hopefully we see you tomorrow. Hopefully you win a big sticker. Hopefully you open really expensive cards. And hopefully you have a great time.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, give us a call at the store about any of our events. We'll be running that pre-release on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are only at the Kipling store at 2 p.m. Again, you can sign up for everything online. And let's go infect.
Sweet. So that brings us finally to the question of the week. I don't know what to do. But yeah, this week, unlike any question we've ever asked before, who wins in this fight?
Yeah, this is a fight.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a who is the stronger of the two?
The old fisticuffs.
Not who you like more. Not who you like more.
That's not who you like more. I don't know
Not
if
who
heard
you
that.
like more. That's not what the question is. The question is who would win in a fight.
Between.
Dobby or
Oh god, I just forgot his name.
Creature.
Creature. I kept thinking
The
Sticks.
2 Hell's Elves. Like, we're on a Harry Potter kick right now because Harry Potter's tight.
Hell yeah.
I
And
like Harry Potter.
and we're
Like when he
getting
goes, smelly armpits. Voldemort. Do you remember when he's in the graveyard and Voldemort's like, "Abracadabra," trying to murder him? And he's like, smelly armpits. It's like, really, dude? Dude's trying to end your shit and you're going to disarm him?
Yeah.
Like, he's just going to be like, what? What? No.
But it worked though, didn't it?
No, it only worked because he had ghost cheater ass help friends.
I mean, he only had
didn't even
the
want- he
cheater
wasn't-
wand the next time.
He wasn't even strong. Yeah, he's a cheater ass bitch. You
Little
can't beat him
turd.
on his own. Harry never beat him on his own. He always
Hell
had
no.
help.
That was Neville.
I'm going to turn into Aziz Ansari. I can't believe it. Harry never even did it. Why are you saying that? Yeah.
Man,
What happened to
Aziz
Aziz Ansari?
I was just gonna say,
been-
I miss him. Where is he gone?
I mean, because his style of comedy was just like, let me tell a fake story. I was at the club and then Kanye rolled up and I was like, whoa, Kanye, what's up, dude? And he's all like, oh, let me just do a dab off your ass. And I was like, what? And he was like, what? It's like not.
Now he knows all of them. He can't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's not jokes. It's just like, what if Aziz Ansari was on a boat with Drake? Like,
Boat.
like that's
That's what happens. People get peed on. That's what happens.
people get peed on. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's R. Kelly, not Drake.
I forgot why I started doing the Aziz Ansari voice. Why did I do that?
I don't know, but we were talking about Creature and
Oh yeah.
Dobby.
Yeah.
Who
So-
do you think is going to win this fight?
I don't think that we should cast a vote.
Oh.
I don't think this time. You already know. I'll tell you my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if I know who I'm going to pick. I might have to do some research.
Do a little more research.
Dude, it's been so long since I've even listened to those books.
Yeah.
And Creature doesn't do crap in the movies.
Yeah, he's not in the movies much, but
No.
he's definitely in the books, and he's a little shit.
Right?
That
Like,
will-
I do remember he does a lot of stuff, but I can't remember what exactly he does.
Yeah.
Which one is that one? The Order of the Phoenix or something?
Order of the Phoenix, big time.
I knew it. We'll have, yep.
Yeah. So, let us know your vote, and we'll let you know ours next. We'll let you know ours next week's.
Oh, we're changing it up
This time.
this time.
Only because it's like, I don't know why I feel like this one's more even. Like there is no good argument for either other than just kind of your opinion.
Yeah.
We
Because-
could just tell them. I don't know. What do you think? Do we make them wait? Or should we just cast our vote?
I feel like, I don't know. That's a good question. Do you guys answer the vote before you hear us? Or do you hear us and then go answer? I would imagine most people just answer before they hear the question and us talking about it.
Oh, true. Most people just see that poll.
Yeah.
They're not like, hey, let me listen to this super long podcast and then go do this stupid fucking poll.
I mean, I hope some of you are doing it that way.
Yeah, you better. No, I don't know. Hey, let us know in the comment. Are you doing this stupid fucking poll? No. The poll is good.
Yeah.
I told John I was going to stop self-deprecating so much. We got a good poll. It's a great poll.
I love
it's
our
the
poll.
shiniest poll. You should ride this poll. What? What are you
I
talking
even
about?
have pole cleaner at home.
If it was smokable, what?
What? I actually did though.
Pole
And-
cleaner?
No, I got a pole now in the middle of my downstairs like arcade room.
Oh yeah, you doing some lessons?
Maybe.
Doing some only lads?
I mean, yeah. No, actually, it's Krista who's doing it, and she's getting pretty good at it.
nice.
It's awesome. It's just a fun way to exercise that she actually enjoys.
True.
So,
Sure.
I'm like, hell yeah.
You're like, all right, sweet.
I was pretty proud of it. I even made like a little box on the ceiling because we had to put it in between some like floorboards. So I built a box around it. So if it ever does like come loose for some reason, it's not going to fall over and hit somebody or like our washer or dryer or something.
Right, one of the kids won't be like,
Yeah.
oh, mommy.
Right.
What happened, son?
Brush myself on Mom's stripper pole.
You're going to have to stay with us.
Shit.
Nah.
I knew that was going to happen.
Nah, people, yeah,
But yeah. So yeah, now it can't fall.
tight.
It's bolted up there. There's no way it's falling.
Michael bolted.
Bolt. Now getting to the good part. What was that Lonely Island song that he does? Or the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, he did do that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That was hilarious. That one was,
It was a good one.
yeah. You think if they made another album, it'd be really good?
Yeah. I mean,
I feel-
it's nonsense. So it's like, as long as it's still just nonsense and funny and the beats are good and you're like, oh man, you made a really good R&B song about putting your dick in a box. Like,
That's true.
It's not like smart content, right? It's just like funny. And as long as it's done well enough,
Right.
that's all that really matters.
That's true.
It's like the Expelliarmus thing that I put on the internet today. Just listening to Snape's overdubs in every language. Just something about that was just hilarious.
Expelliarmus.
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 Yeah, the Japanese one was.
Like, you didn't even have to see.
You
that it was-
knew
like,
that it
you
was
just
a
heard
Japanese.
it.
Expelliarmus. Like,
It was
whoa.
on point.
It's tight.
Although, what was your favorite one?
I can't remember now because the Japanese one is like totally standing out, but it's the one where he's like Expelliarmus.
Or
I
is
can't
that
remember.
Portuguese?
I think it was the Portuguese one. I can't remember. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's that one. The German one is hilarious.
The Greek one is weird.
Yeah, they like totally changed the word. I think it was like the only one that didn't sound just like a different version of Expelliarmus.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, that was fun.
Smelly armpits. All right. Well, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want me to show up at your house. And save the video, download it, send it to your mom, encrypted. Make sure it's safe. You don't want your mom to get spam, malware, spyware, underwear.
That's true. Can't be having that.
Have her watch it, write a review, send it back to me. Let me know what she thinks. I want to know. She's a good lady. All right. So thank you.
Well, on that extremely positive note, thank you, and we'll see you next week. Official sign off. I can't do it with the headset.
I get on.